No family, no friends. Meghan and Harry facing lot of pressure as they're stuck with each other. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are facing a lot of pressure as couple only have each other, a royal expert claims. Following their departure from the royal family in 2020, Meghan and Prince Harry set up home in the US, along with their 2 children. Speaking on Australia's Sunrise, royal expert Angela Moller discussed how, since their departure, the couple only have each other following Harry's ongoing feud with the royal family and Meghan's estranged relationship with her family, in particular her father. Ms. Mollard suggested that having a lack of support around them and their children can put a lot of pressure on their marriage. Speaking on Sunrise, the royal expert said, "What worries me about Harry and Meghan as a couple, is that they're not supported by family. They don't have the bedrock of people around them, really strong relationships for themselves, for their children to just act sometimes maybe as a sounding board. Or, just as a trusted place to just be." She added, "They really, only, have each other and that's a lot of pressure on a marriage." Ms. Mollard also described both the Duke and Duchess of Sussex as combustible characters. She added, "I mean, we see with Meghan's relationship with her father, you know, that horrible tension that has taken place there. I'm not saying anyone is right or wrong in that relationship. And, of course, we know that William and Harry that, you know, they've fallen out, so they, Meghan and Harry, are very combustible characters." Last month, the couple arrived in the UK for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations. Earlier this week, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle made headlines once again after news broke that the prince will be the keynote speaker at the UN General Assembly's event in New York for Nelson Mandela International Day on July 18. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex were a big hit on their November trip to the Big Apple. Meghan stunned at the Intrepid Air and Space Museum Salute to Freedom Gala in a V-neck Carolina Herrera gown, per ET. But the 40-year-old Duchess also made headlines for her big heart as she spoke at a panel for the New York Times Deal Book Online Summit. According to the outlet, Meghan said, "Even before I had any sort of privilege in my life, when my life and my lifestyle were very, very different, I always stood up for what was right." Meghan and Harry back up their words with actions, and even renowned humanitarian chef Jose Andres sings their praises. "I love them. For me, it is a pleasure to call them friends," Chef Andres told People. "We have to make the most of the opportunities of goodness, and I believe that with people like Meghan and Harry, we can make it happen." So why is Meghan admired in the United States but still controversial across the pond? UK royal historian Penny Junor explained Meghan's perception gap to the New York Times. "We tolerate success in this country, but we don't celebrate it," Ms. Junor noted. "In America, they glorify success. So what is Markle's new eyebrow-raising nickname from her neighbors?" UK outlet Closer reported that her neighbors call Meghan Markle the Princess of Montecito. A source told the British outlet, "Meghan has been slowly carving out a new lifestyle, which has seen locals dub her the Princess of Montecito." The inside source told Closer that Meghan's royal status gives her a lot of leverage to get perks normally reserved for A-list celebrities. The source added, "If she's going into Beverly Hills or West Hollywood for lunch or dinner, she'll generally call ahead and request a table that is completely secluded." The source also noted that Harry is up at the crack of dawn getting the kids fed, washed and dressed while his wife is busy working or going into LA for meetings that Harry often chauffeurs her to LA for